Oh my lord. Hong Ying Movies Limited. Oh yeah. In the Holy Era, the core was corrupt with decadence, the martial world stood leaderless, bandits ran rampant, and people suffered unbearably. However, there are always righteous warriors drawing their swords and wielding their blades, standing for justice and chivalry. The frontier town of Phalium Heights had seen frequent bandits' raids until one day a warrior emerged from the mountains with a roar. Ooh. Who dare disturb the peace on our streets? Huh? Where did this hero pop up from? Is this part of the script? I told you to read the script carefully. I am a disciple of Yonkei Summit. I won't stand by and watch you do this. What the hell am I supposed to say to that? You didn't read it either? A Yonkei Summit disciple? You mean... Hey Sharp! Huey, to arms! Oh, right, Huey is the arms. What is our heroine swings her club with skill and throws her fist with fierce precision. The vicious bandits are left trembling, their courage shattered, and their menace stripped away. What a young hero in the making. Another beautiful tale to go down in history. At least it would if the bandits were actually bandits. Classic. Please spare them, good lady, they're not bandits! The director explains at length until our heroine Fufu finally understands how movies are made. Oh my god. Wow, that's awesome! I love watching those movies with martial arts heroes when I was little. Well, it feels like you're a real expert now. Maybe it's because I watched so many movies. I feel I should always step in and help whenever I see injustice. Wow, you might want to watch less then. True. I was too impatient and clueless just now. I've barely left the mountain. I didn't know any better. If I've caused any trouble, I apologize. We're really grateful for you sparing us, good lady. I get it now, you're actually a young master from Yonkei Summit, right? We're workers from Phalium Heights working part-time as extras on the set to support our families. If it weren't for the selfless masters of Suiban Temple during the mining accident a while ago, we would have... Don't mention it! That's our duty as the disciples of Yonkei Summit. As long as you're all safe and well, Shifu will be pleased. That's why, despite the misunderstanding, we hope you don't take it too hard, young master. Is this Zenless Zone Zero? It sure is, sir. Ma'am? Person? These are separate issues. Suiban Temple will take care of all your medical bills today, for sure. Now that we understand each other and the matter is settled, I have to go take care of the task Shifu assigned me. So, I'll be on my way. Young master, please wait! What up? Yes? Oh my lord, look at that! Master Tiger! Oh, is it one of those? Is it a cat siren disguised as a tiger siren, like she said she hated? Your ears, your tail, they're different from the usual cat sirens. Could you be a tiger siren like Mr. Ken Kwang? Oh, is he also? You can tell I'm a tiger siren. That's right! I knew it! I was watching your impressive fight and was immediately struck by inspiration. Master Tiger is fierce indeed. But the audience has seen too many stories about the legendary righteous and sword-wielding hero saving the world. They've gotten bored of it. Nani? Why not add to the story a young hero fresh out the mountain, yet equally brimming with fierce determination? What are you trying to say, director? Oh, Master Tiger, your popularity hasn't decreased at the box office one bit, but the current market demands new faces too. Once we pass Phalium Heights, where else would we find such a young, spirited, beautiful, and extraordinary skilled hero? Extraordinary skilled hero? Are you talking about me? Yes, you, young lady. I can tell you're very talented. Have you ever considered a career in the entertainment industry? Not at all, Mr. Director. Even if we disciples of Yonkei Summit step away from our teaching and return to normal life, we don't usually pursue such careers. Let's not rush now. You see, not only is our movie starring the retired kung fu superstar Kang Huan. Is it a tiger siren too? Oh, I remember now. You're Mr. Kang Kwang. You starred in loads of martial arts movies. The young lady has good taste. I'll consider your suggestion, director. They're not really cut out for acting. I can't even put on a stern face to make Shifu attend morning lessons. Besides, I still have a task to complete. But wait! The biggest surprise is still to come! Hey, didn't you say my return to the big surprise? The real highlight is all of our fight scenes for the movie will be shot inside the Great Hollow in Waifei Peninsula. That sounds really impressive, but Mr. Director, I really... Wait, shooting inside a hollow? Isn't that dangerous? Danger is just a publicity stunt unless it actually happens. Okay. All these years in the filmmaking industry have taught me one thing. No matter how brilliant your talents, how sincere your creation, they pale in comparison to the power of eye-catching hype. Brilliant talent or genuine creativity? Which exactly do you have? Hang on. This is our chance at a comeback. We have to seize every opportunity. Then you must be taking all the necessary precautions, right? Working inside the hollow is incredibly dangerous. Not to mention the lingering miasma and the exaltist. Miasma and the growing presence in Lennon Hollow. We have, thanks to Mr. Kang Wang connection, we've obtained a hollow entry permit from the HIA. The officials shouldn't give us any trouble. It's said to be an area cleared of ethereals and miasma. Very safe. An area cleared of ethereal miasma? Does such a place even exist within Lennon Hollow? Mr. Director, this area you were talking about. The director takes out the coordinates and card provided by the HIA. This is the exact area Shifu asked me to investigate. What a strange coincidence. I should report this to her and double check with the association to be sure. Mr. Director, I'm touched by your appreciation of my talents, but I really do have a task to attend to, so I'm sorry but I can't oblige. Not everyone seizes every opportunity that comes their way like I did when I was young. Oh well, art always has its flaws. Well, Mr. Kang Kwang, the crew is ready, so let's head to the hollow entrance. Huh? You're going now? The hollow is unpredictable. What's safe today might not be tomorrow. As a disciple of Yonghui Summit, surely our young master here understands. So, will you be escorted by security guards or association investigators? Well, you see, we're on a tight budget and spent most of it on the crew and special anti-corruption filming equipment. Of course, a large share of it also went toward Mr. Kang Kwan's paycheck. It's a reasonable budget. So, you're telling me you don't have security to protect the crew? What kind of standards are the HIA using to issue permits anyway? Bad ones, apparently. I'm ready to sacrifice myself anytime in the name of art. I'm not planning to sacrifice myself to anything. For anything. Relax, we have all these professional martial arts actors on the team as well as Mr. Ken Kuang, a kung fu master with extraordinary abilities. I'm not sure it's gonna help, bro. Alright. The hollow waits for no one. We need to get going. Hey, wait! The movie crew starts tidying up their equipment. It seems they really are planning to head to the hollow at once. Damn. Alright, well, let's try to persuade him. Sir, you're absolutely insane. Let me stop you. Oh my, Miss Fufu, have you changed your mind? I've been eagerly awaiting you joining us. Miss Fufu is certainly skilled, but she's got her own mission to handle. Director, you shouldn't push her too hard. Oh, come on, Miss Fufu won't steal your spotlight. Weren't you also just a fresh-faced rookie when the director found you and that's how you got your... Hold up, was it about stealing my thunder? Accuse me of being petty and I'll have my agent make an official complaint. Miss Fufu, the hollow is treacherous and I don't want to delay your mission. Nor do I want my people to run into trouble. You should know that ether corruption can seriously mess with children's growth. I'm not a child! I'm not a kid! Did you hear that? Miss Fufu is one of the most formidable mystics among the most righteous sects. Besides, with Miss Fufu joining in, our producer will be quite pleased. The producer thinks so too. Let me think this through. Listen up, Miss Fufu. The story of legend of the Tiger Warrior. In the Hollow Age, when darkness runs rampant and evil creatures spread like wildfire, Master Tiger, played by Mr. Kang Kwang, can't just sit back and watch. With a burning desire to save all living beings under heaven, he has to take action. Master Tiger treks through waters and mountains to reach the frontier town of Phalium Heights, determined to scale Mount Purgation, now a lair of supernatural creatures, to retrieve the Purgation Bell, a sacred artifact capable of suppressing demonic energy across the realm. Ooh. Let's put aside the epic, thrilling roller coaster for now. Miss Fufu, you'll be playing young tiger who fights evil and defends the way alongside Master Tiger. I think Master Tiger can handle the evil purging solo. That sounds super cool! So, Miss Fufu, how about it? A righteous mystic like yourself will surely find resonance in such a stirring epic tale of heroism. Call it an epic all you want. It's just another kung fu flick with the same old cliché plot. Besangang Juan, genre films aren't as simple as you think. Besides, it's exactly because the plot isn't that original that we need fresh faces in the cast. You just said it loud and proud. I mean, but I have one more favor to ask. Alright, I can see that troubled look on your face, and I already know what you're wanting to ask. Oh, must be that kinship connection. You definitely want to take a photo with me as a souvenir. I get it. Given how many films I made in my younger days, it's totally normal to have some young fans from my own kind who look up to me. Huh? No need to be shy. Come on, take a pic of me and Fufu right now. Biscan Kwan is so thoughtful. Let me take a commemorative photo of you too. Alright, well. Oh, look at him posing. Brilliant! Absolutely brilliant! Just looking at their poster in the photo, I can't imagine anyone better suited for the role. Just having two Tiger Tyrene stars performing together is bound to draw a huge wave of movie fans. A photo of two Tiger Tyrenes, that's pretty rare in this day and age. True. But making movies isn't something you can pull off with just gimmicks alone. Fair. I'll give it my best shot. Yeah, that's the spirit. The shooting crew is all set. Once Miss Fufu is ready, we can head out to our filming location, the Lemnian Hollow. The situation in the Hollow changes rapidly. This is a hard-won filming opportunity we've got here. Miss Fufu, we can't afford to miss our window. Oh, okay. Let's go. Move out. I guess Astra is good here. Cleep in that case. What then? What then? Alright, let's hear it. The lighting's pretty sweet today. Hey, Miss Fufu, mind helping out with the camera setup? That's how we roll in this crew. Newbies gotta do the heavy lifting and Mr. Kangkwang ain't getting any special treatment. Alrighty! New PA, handle equipment carefully, okay? Dude, she's so cute, I can't. Are they gonna film from here? I need to be extra careful with my attack angles. Fufu, hurry! Lighting up the screen! No, focus! Shifu's assignment should be my priority. Alright, that's a spot. Oops, there, I almost break the monitor. I'll take a sneaky peek, just like Belle taught me. Oh, hell yeah, got him. Ah, fix it. I can check this off my list. Yes, sir. How are we doing with the gear setup, Miss Fufu? Cameras and monitors are all set. Thank you, Miss Fufu. Just one more task and everything will be ready. Let me walk you through today's shoot. Please allow me to break it down. They say the Hollow era the court was corrupt and falling apart. The martial arts world stood leaderless, bandits ran rampant, and people suffered unbearably. Okay, we'll move on. Everyone's already heard it a million times. Have patience, Master Tiger. Setting the scene before starting each day is a way to help everyone get into character. It's part of the routine. Not to mention, we have a fresh face on the crew. Everyone, please welcome. Director, one mountain is too small for two tigers. It's fine. Everyone says I don't really look like a tiger anyway. Self-awareness is a virtue, but that's my keen. I think you ought to show a little more spirit. Master Tiger, you've seen what she's capable of. With the two of you in the same frame, our movie is going to be a hit. The industry has been in decline these past few years. If this works out, it will be a big win for you. Don't you think? You're clouded by greed. I'm a professional actor with integrity. What is it they say? Always have reverence for the arts. Working with an unprofessional actor is going to be a real challenge for me. I've seen lots of your movies when I was little. I learned fast. Now you're playing cute. You see, the kid's a big fan of yours. Yes, but I'm just small. I'm not actually a kid. Of course. Child labor would require additional insurance. So she's a doll confirmed. Alright, never mind what I said about the hentai. It's all good. You guys keep having a good time. She's not a kid confirmed. Anyway, back to our scene. The story today happens during Master Tiger and the young tiger's journey in search of a demon-subduing artifact, the Purgation Bell. Ready? Action! Ah, she's so cute, my lord. I mean, she's still my daughter. I don't care. I still adopt her. Woohoo! Wow. Shudan. Cat! Do you smell it? The light passing through the ether, leaving a unique mark on the film roll, while the fragrance called story fills the air around us. Wow, that sounds incredible. So there's a reason you keep producing bad movies. Huh? As the director only made bad movies? Bad movies? They were just overlooked gems that never received proper appreciation. I didn't know you cared so much about your third-rate work. Mr. Gangwan, is it a little harsh to criticize someone's hard work like that? It's fine. Anyway, footage shot inside the hollow has a really unique feel. We should still be careful. I can sense that the ether activity around us is far from calm. This was never a safe area, was it? But it adds authenticity to the setting of the film. Mr. Director, I hope some miasma hasn't got into your brain. Forget about his Invasion Next Gen and Behemoth. All of them will pale in comparison to our on-site footage, becoming first-rate movies. Are you just accepting the fact that your movies are third-rate? In any case, with Kang Hyun and Miss Fufu's seamless teamwork, and with two skilled martial artists guarding the set, our production is foolproof this time. He's so proud of himself. Please let it be over soon. I still have Shifu's investigation to look into. Scene 1, take 2. Continue rolling. I need to focus on the real task, investigating miasma disturbance here. Indeed. The ether flow is calm. Nothing out of the ordinary here either. Oh, well, I guess it's good news. I should regroup with the crew before they start worrying. I'm on my way! Hi! Miss Fufu, you shouldn't wander around by yourself, even if it's a relatively safe area that's been searched. We're still inside the hollow after all. Getting hit by roaming ethereals would be bad news. Everyone in the crew needs to be extra careful of danger. Then I believe you will keep everyone safe. No time to waste, let's get rolling with scene 2. Action! Alright. The distant toll of the Purgation Bell echoes, and with it comes the ethereals corrupted by miasma. Bop bop, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Cat! A absolutely brilliant! I can already envision it. We're about to drop some epic fight scenes that will breathe new life into the long dormant martial arts film scene. Miss Fufu and the ethereals make such a perfect combo. I'm already completely hooked. We need to get out of the hall fast, it's dangerous here. Director, if Miss Fufu hadn't accepted the invitation to perform, I would have been the one doing that scene with the ethereal just now. Well, doesn't that just prove I've got an eye for talent? The whole crew and I signed contract with the producer. We can't leave the hall until we finish the shooting schedule, or else... Miss Fufu, I know this might be asking too much, but could you please help us finish filming the last shots today while keeping everyone safe? I think I've come to this. I can't just ignore the crew's safety. Let's finish the last shot quickly and escort everyone out of the hollow. While everyone moving the new filming location, let's investigate the miasma clues in the area. Alright. We got some of that mechanic, okay. They're all tainted with traces of miasma. That's bad. Oh boy, that's a big gun. Miasma, sounds of human interference, skulking around like cowards. How did you think of what the Exaltis did? I should note down what I saw so I can report back to Shifu. Is everyone okay? Take a moment to collect yourself. We're getting ready to shoot today's third scene. Are we not dealing with this? I scouted the area nearby. There's still a risk of another ethereal attack. Hurry up with the shots and let's get out of this hollow. You got it, Miss Fufu. Let's get back to shooting right away. There shouldn't be this many ethereals. True. Oh man, she's so cute. I love her so much now. What a kitty! And that's a wrap for the day. Thank you all for your hard work. Mr. Director, why didn't you seem the least bit shocked by the ethereal? In fact, it almost feels like the ethereal attacks was just part of the script. Accident happened, of course, but not all accidents are bad, right? Just like how you joined us, it was all thanks to a random accident, a happy surprise of an accident. Everything is going according to the producer's plan. Nothing will go wrong, so you just relax, Miss Fufu. No, something's really not right here. I need to go back to Shifu for a divination reading. They should went smoothly. I'd say it was even better than I expected. Thanks to everyone's hard work and you for joining us, Miss Fufu. Oh, it's entirely thanks to everyone's support and Mr. Kankwan's guidance. Quite the contrary. Miss Fufu taught me a lot. Tomorrow we'll shoot the drama sequences before the action ones, so be sure to get up early and meet up at the Valium Heights on time. Especially you two, Miss Fufu and Mr. Kankwan. We can't have our two protagonists late on set now, can we? Oh, two protagonists. We're filming again? Poor you, Fufu. Getting wrapped up in random shenanigans. Everything that happened today was way too suspicious. I better report this to Shifu right away. I wonder if secretly acting in movies would bring shame to the sect. Shifu! I need to talk to you, it's awful! They made me do the movie! From the legend of the Tiger Warrior to abnormal miasma activity, everything that happened today in Waifei Peninsula has been reported to Shifu. I'm at my wit's end, Shifu. I've had it with all the acting, but what if they go inside the hollow again? What is it, Shifu? What does the reading say? I don't know about the reading, but I've always said you've got the potential to become a star. Shifu, have you been listening to the point I'm trying to make at all? You're a rare tiger siren. You're smart and adorable, quick-witted and incredibly talented. You could succeed at anything. As your Shifu, I don't mind you venturing to the realm of cinema, but the world is filled with distraction that can cloud your judgment. Ugh, Shifu, I'm talking about the safety of the film crew and the odd situation with the miasma. Not to mention there are also signs of the Exaltis being involved. Don't bug me! What the hell? Damn it! Ah! Suspicious indeed, but in my opinion, you should stay with the crew and keep an eye on how things develop. The readings suggest the same. So I'm going back to acting after all? How embarrassing. It is the duty of mystics like ourselves to protect and to seek. Besides, think of all the bragging rights you Shifu will get if you debut on the big screen. Big tail time. We still have a shoot in the city tomorrow. Let's get some good rest tonight. Today's shoot starts in the city. Looks like we're filming some drama scene. I really hope I don't have to say anything embarrassing. Let's go! Let's go! Dun, 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 dun. Sweetie! The best! I love her so much! We're shooting the non-action scenes in the city today. Are all the main actors and actresses here? Yeah. Coming! The camera crew is in position. At the Tiger's Inn in Valium Heights, martial artists from every allegiance are gathered, with undercurrents of good and evil swirling beneath the surface. And it's precisely in this crossroads of good and evil word on the street flow fastest. On this day, young Tiger arrived at the Tiger's Inn to gather intel about the Purgation Bell. Action! Everyone adjusted their positions according to the script. There are 3 characters before me, each with complex backstories and mysterious origins, seemingly holding many hidden secrets. Who should I approach first to inquire about the Purgation Bell? A proprietress with kindness and compassion written all over her face. Wow, well, if it ain't Fu, if it ain't the legendary young Tiger. Shouldn't the legendary and one be Master Tiger? Miss Sweetie, let's fix those lines. Well, well, if it isn't the one and only Master Tiger's protege, the up-and-coming young Tiger has been making quite a name. So, what brings such an esteemed guest to my door today? Come to think of it, you must be tired and hungry from your journey, young hero. How about I have the way to prepare some wine and dishes? Any other esteemed guests coming by lately? Esteemed guest, huh? There's nothing but hot-headed fools with a sword drawn here by the Purgation Bell to seek fame on Mount Purgation. The usual bunch of crafty yet dim-witted bandits looking to fish in troubled waters and cause mischief. Tell me about the Purgation Bell. The Purgation Bell is renowned throughout the world, and it's said its chimes can subdue any demons or spirits. It was originally enshrined on Mount Purgation near the Valium Heights as a gathering symbol for mystic slaying demons and exorcising evil. However, in recent years, the mountain has been infested with various forces of evil, and therefore the bell has gone missing. Legend has it that retrieving the Purgation Bell could bring peace to this chaotic world plagued by evil. Though just a myth, it's inspired countless heroes. I bet it's what brought Mr. Tiger and young Tiger here too, right? The warm-hearted proprietress seems to have lost interest in chatting. Tries asking others for information. Alright. We'll talk to that guy. A fierce-looking warrior who's not to be messed with. Huh? Well, your parents, kid. Bet it if you know what's good for you. The tough-looking fighter is acting all cocky. Time to show him what young Tiger is made of. Cast a sharp, piercing gaze. Those piercing eyes. This one's a real tough character. But it really can't tell you anything. The tough-looking fighter seems like a hard nut to crack. Let's find the right angle to break through his defenses. Ask for tips on looking tough as nail. Send regard to his folks. A ill-timed bandit joke. This tough-looking fighter threw a glare at you. Yo, Wolf! Thank you so much for the resub. 32 months is actually insane. How are things? They're pretty okay. Pretty okay. Tomorrow is going to be a massive day for the unemployed. As 2 new gacha games come out. And I also have to see the doctors. So, yeah, I'm dreading tomorrow, but it's going to be good. Just because I look like a bandit, you gotta think I am one. And even if I were a bandit, does that give you the right to crack bandit jokes and humiliate me? As for tips, well, know the secret to looking tough? Simple. Grow up with no parents, no backing, and no one to lean on. When you've had to crawl your way through life alone with nobody ever giving you a second glance, well, you stop giving out at the time of day too. The only thing you trust is the weapon in your hand, and that's how you end up looking like someone no one wants to mess with. Tough-looking fighter delivered a string of lines that sounded both melancholic and a bit theatrical. Seems like he's really open up now. Let's ask about how to get up the mountain. Mount Purgation. The place is full of inhumane people and ghosts that will scare you to death. If you don't want to end up like one of them, you'd best stay away. The tough-looking fighter seems to have lost interest in chatting. Oh my god. Alright, let's keep asking around. What you've been up to, Wolf? Alright, let's talk to the elderly lady. Wait, I can talk to the proprietress again. What happened these days? Anything special? Nothing but hot-headed fools with a sword drawn here. That's the same as before. Mount Purgation. The Purgation Bell is renowned throughout the world, and it said its charm can subdue any demon or spirit. We saw that before. Alright. Let's just talk to the old lady. I don't know why this was, like, not grayed out. What brought you to me, young lady? Old ladies who show up at the hotspots in martial arts movies are never ordinary. Let me observantly expose their true identity. You're mysterious elders from a hidden sect! What are you talking about, little girl? How could I be? Who's this granny? Don't think I've seen her around before. Is she even in the script? I saw a huge crowd gathered here earlier in the morning. Thought there might be some sweet sales going on. Cut! How did this old lady get in here? If you don't have it, just say it. No need to scare an old lady like me by yelling so loud. Pet your doggo, catch up with my brother. You've been really into Experience 3. Hell yeah, I finished it. It was great. The mysterious old lady seems to have lost interest in chatting. I think that's it. Let's end the investigation. Apart from street gossip and people's snide remarks about you, you couldn't dig up any useful intel of the Tiger's Inn. I love how this old lady just walked into the scene and just like, they're just leaving her here. You started to question the part of the scene in the script. Excellent! While young tigers couldn't gather any intel at the inn, the mockery of others only served to strengthen her resolve. Change position. Let's shoot the next scene. Alright. The seemingly ordinary pharmacist Bangbu was actually quite a troublemaker in his youth, a master of dark arts who hung up his hat only after getting long in the tooth. Do I really have to play this role? And the secret of the Purgation Bell lie in the hands of this master of dark arts. Action! Everyone adjusted their positions according to the script. Little Miss, are you here for herbs or prescriptions? I'm here for evil purging prescriptions. Little Miss, don't say such scary things. I know it all, trust me. You're a Bangboom Master of Dark Arts. Still having a hard time accepting this as my character background. You found out. Go ahead, young tiger. What do you want to know? Search for clues about the Purgation Bell. The Purgation Bell. You likely know the Purgation Bell wasn't forged by mystics, but was actually an evil artifact created by demons. While the Purgation Bell's tool can indeed suppress demons, it's actually an artifact that lets demons devour other demons to grow stronger. That's a pretty brutal background, like using other Bangboos part to enhance yourself. That's why demons now lurk in Mount Purgation. It's always been a cursed land where evil thrives. Miss Shelbu, please stop muttering to yourself between your lines with stuff that's not in the script. Purgation Bell. I've got this weird sense of deja vu. The director gives Shelbu some direction on its performance and they reshoot the scene. That wraps up today's inner city shoot. Let's all gear up before we head into the Hollow to film. Miss Fufu, you did great today. Let me know when you're ready to head to the Hollow. The crew will wait for you before setting off. Your girlfriend surprised you at work? Ayo. Cute. Goe Taisho Kakunin. Perk up everyone, we've got a big scene today. An old stain in the stable, a hero past his prime. How closely does the fate of Master Tiger mirror Mr. Kwang Yuan's own struggle in life? Hey, you really need to emphasize the old and past his prime parts. Where exactly is the similarities? You're missing the point. An old steed, I mean the sentiment, heroism, a heart full of righteousness and courage. Attention everyone, make sure to capture all of Mr. Kang Huang's magnificence. So that means I don't have much screen time, right? Ah, thank goodness. I can finally focus on investigating the miasma. Miss Fufu, don't get distracted. We're about to roll. Oh, fight-o! Lovely. Holy titties. No, Fufu is just a small bean. Miss Fufu, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. As you know, Mr. Kang Hwan is quite proud, and he's not very pleased that I insisted on inviting Miss Fufu to star in the film. But given Mr. Kang's reputation in the industry, I doubt he has any ill intentions. Since you're both from the rare Tiger Tyrene clan, perhaps there's even some connection between you two. Why don't you two each share your thoughts? After all, if you're not on the same page, it will be tough to create good chemistry during filming. I'll go talk to him. Miss Kang Hwan is waiting for you over there. Let's go! Whee! Hello. Mr. Kang Hwan, you've also always been well respected among Tiger Tyrenes. Among Tiger Tyrenes? And how many of our kin are still left in New Eridu? That's true. Many that I used to be in contact with have vanished without a trace. But that just makes it all the more heartening to see our kin excel in all walks of life. Vanished without a trace? Are they being, like, kidnapped or something? What's going on? That's weird. You've only been with the crew for 2 days and you've already picked up how to smooth talk. You're also a distinguished disciple of Yonghui Summit, right? I heard the master of Suibian Temple is a very powerful individual. Shifu is very popular. She also saved my life. If Shifu hadn't brought me back to the mountain when the tiger tribe encountered a great disaster. Oh. So it was your Shifu that took you in then. You're lucky. Who's to say whether it's fortune or misfortune that we survived the disaster? The forbidden artifacts must not be used. But what choice do we have? It may be the hollow or the will of the heavens that claimed us. It can never be. I'd say it's fortune. We get to experience the world that our kin, family, and friends never will. Fufu, stay alive. Oh, damn. From now on, you'll live in their stead. But we must also bear the pain that they cannot. The laws of our people shall not be broken. Yes, that's why I started training at Yonghui Summit. What about you, Mr. Kang Hwan? You have your convictions too, don't you? Convictions? I just don't want to follow in the footsteps of our kin. What meaning is there clinging onto convictions in the face of life and death? In this world, it's eat or be eaten. You didn't think the entertainment industry would be any different, did you? We did give up a lot because of the hollow, but surely there are things worth holding on to, even when faced with life and death. Do all mystics speak with such grandeur? The true meaning of the scriptures is always hard to understand, but I think the reason we train and meditate is to fight for the things worth holding on to. Our two heroes, the camera is ready to roll! Alright, let's go. Nyom. Our 2 stars all set to go. I'm good. Action! Bebe! Oh, that's some big miasma. Run away! A sudden bout of miasma sweeps past. Is there corruption, hallucination, ethereals, monsters? No, don't let the ethereals, the monsters, harm anyone. Master, help! In the Hollow Era, demons and monsters ravaged the land. The evil spirit plagued the world. The court was corrupt with decadence. The martial world stood leaderless. Bandits ran rampant, and people suffered unbearably. However, there are always righteous warriors, drawing their sword and wielding their blades, standing for justice and chivalry. The monsters are here! Run! Papa, Mama, where are you? What evil dares to befoul this place? I am Ju Huhu of Yonghui Summit. Prepare to meet your doom. Master Ju is here! We're saved! Master, please save my daughter. She's still trapped in the village. Fear not, good people. Master Ju is here. There will be no suffering where I stand. Only justice! Master Hu! Master Hu! Master Hu is here, and clear skies will follow. Rest here a while. Time is of the essence. I shall rush to the rescue. Let's go! It's weird that, like, in that text it put Ju Hu Hu with the H, but I think the rest has been always with an F. But that has to do with Chinese. I'm pretty sure the F for like Fufu is pronounced Hu Fu, kind of like almost like a who. I don't know how to explain it, like HWU, like who. So it's actually, it can be pronounced Drew Fufu, but it can also be pronounced Drew Fufu. Wow, Fufu! Let's go! Tansa, what's up? Don't be afraid, I'm here. Are you the great hero who's come to save us? Thanks for the raid. How was your stream? I hope you had a great time. Did you pull for Fufu? The old storybooks always said that in times of danger, a sword-wielding hero will appear, riding on a cloud. That's right, I'm the sword-wielding warriors you've heard about. Back then, my hero didn't show up, but this time I won't let the children down again. Darika! I did! You got Grace instead! No! I'm sorry to hear. That's unfortunate. Master, are you badly hurt? Good morning. Hey, Fluffy Mouth, what's up? Don't worry about me, there are still villagers trapped ahead. Hurry and save them. Alright, I've cleared out all the evil creatures around here. Don't wander too far. Nyong. Getting older today. Getting ready to fail my rolls, let's go. And hitting the big 33. Oh my lord, are you ready for your expedition? Oh hero, I've been waiting forever for you to show up. When those demons attacked, I hurriedly fled with all these villagers. Hey, on the bright side, turns out that means you're guaranteed the next character, right? Are you excited for like Yuzuha or Ali's next patch? The demonic energy is everywhere. Somehow we end up here. The dark energy seems to corrupt people's bodies. The villagers can barely move anymore. No need to panic, I'll deal with the source of that dark energy and lead everyone out of here. Now I see also the gameplay. Fair enough. The miasma tumor has been destroyed. Signs of human tampering. Something's fishy with the film crew. Someone must be pulling strings behind the scenes. As the miasma dissipates, everyone snaps out of their hallucination. The villagers gradually regain consciousness. Machinasai! Get rid of them. Oh! Cultist! Everyone, are you alright? It's so dizzy. I feel like I fought Miss Fufu for 2 hours. The equipment, it's all broken, and the film is burnt. It's probably because the ether concentration got higher than the equipment could handle. Forget about the darn equipment. If it weren't for you, we'd all be lost in the hollow. To think that producer promised me a completely safe filming environment. I looked around, but there are still some crew members I couldn't find. Right, both the producer and Kang Huang are missing, as well as other colleagues. I suspect... no, I'm certain this was no accident. The Exaltists are behind this. I couldn't care less about the producer's survival, but he has the remaining funds for the film. You've all been exposed to highly concentrated ether for too long. You need to leave the hollow as quickly as possible. I escort you out first, Mr. Director. Please arrange medical assistance for everyone before the corruption in symptom worsens. I'll come back with other disciples of the temple and look for the rest of the crew. I'll also get in touch with the Association Rescue Squad. Thank you, Miss Fufu. Protecting the crew, Fufu evacuates everyone from the hollow. Let's head back to the temple and report to Shifu. Alright. The Exaltist poison runs even more rampant than Shifu expected. There's no time to waste. I gotta tell Shifu about this right away. Let's go! The whole idol group, indeed. I mean, we'll see soon, right? We finally phase 2, so like in a week or two we should be getting the drip marketing, I think. Probably. There was this website that allowed you to see those things. Let me see. Does it show for Zenless and 0? No, it only shows for HSR and Genshin Impact, doesn't show for ZZ. But yeah, we should be getting it very soon. So we'll know if you want to skip next patch, I guess. Shifu does not seem to be in the temple. Not a single message, not even a note left behind. My dear Shifu, why do you always vanish at the most crucial moments? Maybe they're all S ranks. I guess we'll see. She's not in the room either. We don't even know when they're going to be released at all. Shifu's not here, but I still have my junior disciples. Let's go ask Inhu for help at the temple. Where's Inhu? Pan is actually here. Peek. Hey, move out the way. Junior, it's urgent. Fufu, Shifu asked me to wait for you at the temple before she left. Didn't explain much. All she said was the old grudges are hard to settle. He who ties the knot must untie it. She then said if Fufu doesn't understand, just tell her this is a problem she needs to solve on her own. Yeah, I have no clue what she's talking about, but since it's Shifu's wish... Oh, one more thing. Billion was looking everywhere for you, Fufu. Seems like it had something to give you. Before you head out, why don't we check on Billion first? Alright. Ah, there he is. Master Fufu! Master Fufu! A mysterious guest just gave me this thing and specifically made Master Fufu to receive it personally. I know I shouldn't bother you with that good reason, but they say it was a matter of life and death. You taught us to always put people's safety first, so I think I should handle this over to you. Billion hand over a voice recorder with a small Exaltis emblem on the end. Play recording. Is Shifu? No, Shifu is a good person. Faceless souls cannot ascend the stairs to sanctuary. There's always some kindling and dust more special than others. This voice, it's the Exaltis speaker. Miss Fufu, I'm honored to have you attend my performance. Yet you refuse to cooperate. I regret that I must temporarily break this wonderful illusion and discuss the terms of our deal in this cruel and boring reality. The deal is simple. Trade your life for the lives of the crew. The holo coordinates have been logged in the flash drive. Come alone, or else. I know villains are not to be trusted, but you have no choice. The recording comes to an abrupt end. No, the Shifu is literally a playable character that's actually a friend. So Shifu is not a bad person. This scoundrel's got some nasty intentions. Master Fufu, what should we do? Should Billion go gather Shifu and the disciples? No need to make a fuss, Billion. If I don't come back for a while, tell Shifu about this. But since Shifu left me a message beforehand, she must know what's going on. Shifu believes in me too, believes I can save everyone. So, is Fufu going to save them now? Let's go. Goe Taisho Kakunin. Wata wata. Let's go. Woohoo! I forgot how hot some of those characters are. They sure are. Very attractive characters. Surprise in big 2025. May the creator refine us. Saiso! Elevator time, baby! Going for Springfield and Girl Frontline 2? Yeah. Sadly, I decided to stop playing Ghost Frontline 2 definitively. Because, like, I stopped for a while, then I went back, but I think I gotta stop. Because, yeah, I was just not having that much fun doing my dailies and stuff like that, so, yeah, it is what it is. So, yeah, I dropped it. Our two heroes, you must be exhausted. If Tiger Thyrins weren't so rare, if the bell wasn't so demanding, I wouldn't have had to go through all the trouble of staging this grand performance. Just to lure you both into my trap. Though I must say, I'm surprised that our little cub actually has some claws, unlike a certain paper tiger. Our sect has suffered greatly. Capturing Ishuan's prized disciple is no easy feat. I know I wanted a stereotypical villain as a cover, but your lines and characters are just a little too villainous, don't you think? When faced with one's death, is that not when they throw reason to the wind? You don't actually think you're some sort of fated chosen antagonist or something, right? Your boss is gone, your organization is in shambles, and yet you just so happen to stumble upon the treasure of the Tiger Thyrins while walking through the hollow? You're unbelievably stupid. But the only thing rattling around in that head of yours lines to suck up to your creator. Silence! I shall purify that tongue of yours with the flames of refinement. Cover? Tiger Thyrin treasure? What are you talking about, Mr. Kangquan? The Tiger Ben Bell, a specialized W engine capable of resonating with and catalyzing ether. It boosts the user's abilities at the cost of a Tiger Thyrin's life. That's the information you have, right, Mr. Villain? Criminal using criminals. What a cliche plot twist. Cliche indeed. Which is why it only works on fools. The Tiger Ben Bell was crafted by my dead kin. Such cruel technology can rapidly catalyze the victim's life energy inside a hollow, at the cost of turning them into an ethereal, of course. And if the victim is a Tiger Thyrin, the wielder can even consume the victim's ether aptitude and life energy to strengthen themselves. So the reason why tigers are disappearing is because this guy is killing them? Oh, I hate it here, bro. He's literally, like, causing the extinctions of the tigers. I remember now, but wasn't that the forbidden relic of the Tiger Thyrins? It should have been lost in that disaster all those years ago. It is indeed a forbidden weapon of our people. What I told you wasn't a lie. I didn't tell you the whole truth either. The user must be a Tiger Thyrin, and they must also have an ether resonance that matches that of the victim. Such restrictions are what prevent this powerful tool from being abused by villains. We Tiger Thyrins aren't foolish enough to create a tool that could be used against us. There's no reason to preserve such cruel technology. Cruel. Yes, it's cannibalistic and cruel. But life in and of itself is cruel. Little Tiger of Yonkwei Summit. We never had the courage to face such harshness until the downfall of our king. So after this, I'll be the only one who must live with this cruelty. What are you two yammering on about? Seems like you've completely forgotten about me. The villain? I'll use this Tiger Ben Bell right now and send you both on your way. What? Why isn't it working? You just don't listen, fool. Your part as the villain is coming to an end. But before that, do me one last favor. Help me defeat this outstanding disciple of Yonkwei Summit. I don't think she's so kind-hearted that she'll simply let me devour her. Eat or be eaten. That's the way of the world, Fufu. No! The Tiger Thyrin claiming to be Master Tiger breaks free and easily takes control of the Tiger Ben Bell. The Tiger Ben Bell, the forbidden weapon of the Tiger Thyrin, trembles. Suspended in mid-air, the W engine radiates an ear-piercing sound and instantly turns the Exaltis into a terrifying ethereal. Oh! Damn. I don't know why, but like, oftentimes I don't get the correct dodge window for his skill. Like, she can dodge with her skill. Am I literally stuck against the wall because he's too fat? There's just no way. I was literally stuck against the wall because he's too fat. First cat food ad? They know. They know! Why is he so annoying? Straight up. At least the ads aren't like YouTube. If you want a ad-free experience, by the way, you can follow me on Kick. I got another sometimes I'm over there, you can watch me. Ooh. Oh, get him! Oh, insane! Beautiful. What a movie. Seems I've lost, you lucky child. I put on such a great performance, but in the end, putting on such a show, taking so many lives, all just to steal my power? When a careful plan fails, it all comes down to one fatal miscalculation. I knew all young Koisobi disciples were good. I didn't think you were this good. I'm a senior of Sheiban Temple. Tiger Thyrin, Fufu, the righteous heroine Master Ju. Oops, I didn't mean to say that last line. You're really into the role, aren't you? Let's finish the scene then. Come, Victor. Use the forbidden artifact stained with the blood of our kind. The Tiger Bane Bell, and devour me. Who would want to devour you? You look like a villain who's hard to stomach. Hard to stomach? Do you think I've been eating nothing but good food on my journey? So you murdered real Mr. Kang Huang with the Tiger Bane Bell, right? I siphoned the life of our kin, and stole the power within their flesh, along with all the hatred, suffering, and anger. Eat or be eaten, as I've come this far. You want to live this way, even at the cost of hurting your own kin? Eat or be eaten. You'll understand soon, Fufu. I don't understand, and I don't agree with it. If we have to live by devouring the flesh of others, then why do we fight so desperately to stop the Hollow from devouring us? It's because the so-called ideals and principles that the Tiger Thyrin settlement was swallowed by a Hollow. If we'd only used the Tiger Bane Bell that day, that Aether would have been. There is no if only. When I was young and would remember that night, crying and saying if only, that's what Shifu would tell me. Sacrificing the lives of one's kin in order to save the rest, is that doing the right thing? Nobody can say. The good at that moment, the evil at that moment, perhaps it's all just a matter of a single thought. A single thought leaves behind so many regrets, so many what-ifs, and so much sacrifice and love. There is no if only. I've stopped dwelling on the rights and wrongs of the past. All I know is that here and now, I have to do what's right. How do you know that my choice is wrong? Shifu also taught me another lesson. No one to stop reasoning with bad guys. You couldn't beat me today, so you have no choice but to take my words as a given. Maybe one day I'll be able to answer your question, or maybe I won't. But until some other powerful villain takes my life, I'll continue doing what I think is right. I won't devour you, nor will I take your life. I'm handing you over to PubSec and making sure you receive judgment. In the name of the righteousness that you so despise. Fufu. I hate your name. It makes me feel you've had too good a life this far. I like my name. It does make me feel like I've had a good life so far. The Tiger Thyrin that was neither Master Tiger nor Kang Huang was subdued by Fufu, and what awaits him is not retribution or the repayment of a blood debt, but judgment of public security. The kidnapped crew member had been in the Hollow for a long time. After being evacuated under Fufu's escort, everyone was taken to the medical center for treatment. Alright. I definitely don't remember that, but well, I just found you live. Came more to say hi and wish you a good live in game. By the way, I hope you are well. I'm doing okay, Sensei. Thanks for, I don't know, saying hi today. I appreciate it. Hope you have a great day. Hello, you. Fufu reports everything that happened in the Hollow to Shifu, about the film crew's perils, the manipulated Exaltis, and of course the Tiger Thyrin who hunted his own kind. You've grown a lot, Fufu. You're making me blush, Shifu, though what are you referring to? My fighting, magic, or tactics? I'm talking about your skill in lecturing villains on morality. Shifu, you're making fun of me again. It's an important skill for us good guys to have. Making a grand entrance with an impressive line, exiting with righteous words. Isn't that exactly the kind of hero you aspire to become, Fufu? Maybe being a great hero or legendary figure doesn't always mean you have to be impressive. brave, or even powerful. Maybe doing the right thing is more important than becoming a hero. Master Fufu. Yes, Shifu. Remember to feed the bird for me. Damn. A few months later, Legend of the Tiger Warrior couldn't complete filming as scheduled. What's currently showing at Suiman Temple is the director's cut coupled together from filming footage and behind-the-scenes clips. Yeah, but that is very beautiful, adorable, and your voice is still very beautiful and pleasant to listen to. Oh, thank you, I appreciate it. Wow! That's amazing, so you crush the schemes of the exalted and Master Tiger just like that? No need to praise me, Shifu's actually been secretly watching over me all this time. That's how we always managed to get away safely. So, even if I ran into a situation I couldn't handle, Shifu would have stepped in and taken care of it. You're so humble, Master Fufu. So, being humble is also a virtue of the great Master Fufu. Since Shifu never showed up, doesn't that prove you're already a capable hero in your own right? Hey yeah, Jinabelle, don't call me that! Plus, I realize that rather than being called Master Fufu, I much prefer being with everyone's senior disciple Fufu. So don't be afraid when you encounter demons or evil spirits. Senior disciple Fufu will always be there to defeat them. What a cutie pie. What a cutie pie. That's it, that's the story. Then, apart from that, there'll also be like the special stuff, which is like mostly combat with a little bit of story, but this unlocks like gradually. So I'm probably gonna wait until everything is available and do it all at once because I'm lazy right now. And there we go. That was cute. That was really cute. I like this. Hey Johnny, how you doing? Did you see that the pre-download for Uma Musume has been available since yesterday? I've already downloaded it. It's there. It's ready. Now we're just waiting for the patch to actually open. So yeah. Anyway, for the story, I thought it was kind of whatever. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was a bit silly and not very interesting. I thought it was cool though to learn about like, I mean, we already knew for a fact that like tiger tyrants were pretty rare, and on top of it, there was someone like absorbing them to become stronger and stronger, which was like that crazy guy. So now we know what's going on with tigers. It's pretty sad. We also had a glimpse into Jufufu's backstory, which feels like wasn't like super developed, but we had enough to understand what happened basically, right? Which was super cute, super great. I love Jufufu. She's adorable. So I would say, like, if I had to score, if I had to give a number to the story, I would say it's maybe like honestly, maybe a 5 or 6 out of 10. But if we talk about Jufufu, she's a cutie pie out of 20. She's a billion out of 20 cuteness, out of 10 even. Jufufu is literally like the cutest ever. Like, I love her so much. Alright, so there we go. I love her. I think it was great. I'm very happy. I wish the story was a bit more interesting and maybe have higher stakes, because it did feel like... I mean, it did have some amount of stakes for her, but only toward the end when, like, the other guy was trying to absorb her, basically. But before that, it was just, like, literally, okay, there's miasma and shooting a movie, which is kind of whatever. So I hope we get a bit more from Jufufu in the future. And that's it. It's my thought on it. Alright. Anyway, thank you for watching. Boop, boop.